Finally at 6 tomorrow, June 14th, is a day dedicated to celebrating our grand old flag. But did you know Pennsylvania was the very first state to ever observe Flag Day? Mike Stevens shares the tale from Allentown and this trip back down the Pennsylvania road.
If you could sum up all that America stands for, all that it is, then this is what it would look like. The flag stands for us and our country, and there's no denying our pride in it. But this national symbol hasn't always looked this way. At the old courthouse in Allentown, the Lehigh County Historical Society has flags of the past on display. This coiled snake of the Revolutionary War that warned the colonists would attack if provoked. There have been 26 national flags since this first one. Each star stood for a colony. The second flag fixed the way we'd mark our growth. The stripes would remain the same, the stars would change to symbolize new states. Francis Scott Key immortalized its broad stripes and bright stars in a poem that later, set to music, became the national anthem. We chose here to talk to Jack McHugh about Flag Day. Jack's an expert on the life and times of a man named Joe Hart. Who's Joe Hart, you ask?
When he came upon the scene in Allentown, he started organizing events around the American flag, and the citizens, they loved it.
Allentown commonly gets credit for the first official Flag Day celebration, and no available information disputes that. But Joe loved his country and flag and thought a day to honor it nationwide was in order.
And he wanted to have a Flag Day in every community in the United States, just as they had Flag Day here in Allentown.
He got the local Elks to sponsor it and later asked the national organization to do the same. But despite petitions and talks with congressmen, Flag Day did not come about until 1949, 17 years after Joe Hart died.
And I always say he was the catalyst behind states beginning to recognize June 14th as Flag Day.
Joe Hart, a name obscured in history, but things might not have been the same without him. I'm Mike Stevens, News Watch 16 on the Pennsylvania Road in Allentown.